Hey guys, this is the Obi-Wan checking in, and it's time for another True Japan story. I'm just going to tell you guys a story because I just get off a crowded train, so I'm going to let you know about some crowded train stories. So basically one day I was in a real big rush. I was running to make a train, and I could hear the beeping going that the train door was about to close, so I pretty much jumped like a flight of stairs, maybe like 8 stairs at once, something huge, like it was ridiculous. Anyway, I jumped that and I landed on the ground. You know, I felt like Neo, felt like I landed in the Matrix or something because I landed that jump. And then I just sprinted for the nearest door that I could see, and I just jumped in. I just made it. You know, insert a frame of Indiana Jones just making it in before the door shuts behind him and he reaches back and grabs his hat. That was basically the same thing for me. So anyway, I just made it on the train. I just jumped in. You know, I caught my breath. I was looking around, and then I just happened to look up, and I started looking around me, and I noticed one thing. I noticed that pretty much every single person, actually not pretty much, every single person on the train was a girl. And I realized that I had just jumped onto the women's only car in the station, and so all the people were looking at me, and they were looking at me pretty funny, pretty strange, and all the girls were looking at me like I was crazy. It was rush hour, so the women's only car runs in Nagoya during rush hour times. But anyway, I jumped onto that train, and at first I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do, what am I going to do? But then after I saw this old guy sitting down, and it was a man, and he was just sitting there. And I kind of looked at him, and he had a look of, insert that meme, not a single fuck was given that day. So this old guy was sitting down, and he just decided to sit down on that train, and he didn't give a fuck at all. And it was really cool, so I just decided, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I made it on this train, I need to ride this train, I can't be late for where I'm going. So that's my experience riding the women's only car. The reason they have the women's only car is during rush hours and peak times when it's pretty crowded. A lot of people typically get groped and stuff. And you guys are going to see behind me a bunch of Santas. Whoa. A lot of cute Santas on motorcycles and other things like that. But anyway, so yeah, basically they have the women's only car for when it's really, you know, rush hour and the trains get crowded because a lot of women get groped. So anyway, that's the True Japan story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the lights and the shakiness. I'm on my way to watch a movie right now, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.